The US is currently working hard to get Artemis back to the moon by 2025 with a mission named Artemis. It will have some major competition coming from China. Its mission may change. China is following closely behind the US, and both countries are now even more motivated to put their efforts into reaching the moon. Today, there's a new space race in the final preps for a test flight around the moon. Eventually, NASA's new Artemis rocket will one day take astronauts back to the lunar surface for the first time since the space race with the Soviets more than 50 years ago. China has already used robots to land rovers on the moon and put astronauts in orbit. They've only been tested on the Earth's surface so far, but believe it or not, they're getting better and better at space-related tasks. Beijing's goal to put their own astronauts on the moon by 2030 is causing a lot of tension and backlash from other countries, since the US NASA chief Bill Nelson told the German newspaper they must be very concerned that China is landing on the moon and saying it's theirs now and you. The Chinese Foreign Ministry quickly accused Nelson of lying through his teeth, blasting the US for militarizing space. China has been accused of deploying a satellite with an arm and a claw that can reach out and grab other satellites. They have also been accused of using a missile to destroy one of their satellites and creating a huge debris field in its wake. It would be a good idea to monitor Chinese operations on the far side of the moon to make sure that they aren't trying to act on American interests. The US is exploring locations outside of Earth, so these troops are needed in order to help protect that. We need to understand both the lunar space and the space between the Earth and the moon. What are they doing? Why are they doing it? Does it pose a potential threat to our interest? These are questions we ask ourselves on a regular basis when working in this field. A new US satellite called Capstone launched last week with the purpose of studying the space around the moon. It reportedly stopped communicating with Earth. Up until now, it has been in constant contact. With the signing of the Peace Treaty in 1967, a 50-year treaty prohibiting military presence on the moon is still in effect. The Soviet Union, who were unable to reach the moon before signing this truce, might be looking ahead and trying to introduce a new weapon. A military standoff could still develop on the moon at some point, as depicted in the TV show that Apple has released. Former astronaut and NASA's chief, Charlie Bolden, believes this is a possibility. It's important that we don't fight a war against Russia as military strategists have urged. We have to be smart and follow our goals so we don't ruin everything that has been worked on so far.